Hi guys, it's Krystal Lucier here, also known as your Home Sweet Home 519 Realtor, Krystal Lee Moore, and I wanted to say Happy New Year. So it is 2022, and that number is crazy. Every time a new year comes, it sounds very, very weird. But here we are, January 2022, and I wanted to share my mail out this month. So a lot of people are also getting my letter from the heart. My letter from the heart, if you do not already get it, please let me know that you want to, and I'm happy to share. It is an update about what's going on in my community, in my life, and it's not business related. It's all very personal, getting to know each other, and it's kind of a fun idea that I learned about years ago. And my letter from the heart this month talked about how Christmas was a little bit different this year, but we made do and we spent time together and we were grateful. And my husband and I got to watch a Dwayne Gretzky virtual concert for New Year's Eve with proceeds going to CAMH or CAMH, and it was fantastic. And we had dinner from the keg and we dressed up as though we were going out, but we stayed home, and it was actually really, really awesome. um, I really hope everyone's staying safe, and I know it's a scary time and it's a frustrating time for everyone, but I think if we can be kind and be understanding and get through it together, we are going to be just fine. My mail out, as I was saying, so the 2022 real estate market outlook. Last year was a record setting year in so many communities in Ontario, especially here in London, Ontario. And prices really, really increased as we found more and more people coming this way from the GTA, more people investing, first time buyers really trying to take advantage of the market as we saw lower interest rates, and people who formerly couldn't live so far away from work were able to commute to their own living rooms instead with virtual work from home. So, all that to say, this year, what they're forecasting, and we'll see, what they're forecasting is that there will be modest housing gains. So, prices will still continue to rise, but not at the aggressive rate that they were. It's still a great market for sellers. We're not seeing that, we're not thinking that prices are going to go down, which is great. And it's also because they're not aggressively going up, there's also a stabilization effect, which is nice. And what we're finding is that a lot of buyers are wanting separation, either in their current homes, or if they're not able to find that at home, looking elsewhere for a home where you can actually have dedicated workspace or school space or play space. As we're finding that when you can't leave home, you need to find your own solace and your own rest and recharge at home, and doing it all in the exact same spot every single day, day in and day out, is not good for the mental health. So that's something people are looking for. And they're also looking, the forecast is that people will continue to come away from the urban centers. So we saw a lot of that last year with a lot of people moving to places like London, and even people moving to smaller communities. I know that the cottage country real estate was booming last year. Contractors just can't even keep up with the work that they need to do as people are renovating. And as far as just buying anything with land, anything with a pool, anything that would be good to spend time in if there was another lockdown, basically. And the other thing is how to pick your ideal neighborhood. So, as people are moving away, sometimes you decide that you're moving to a location and you have no idea about that location. So, when it comes to things like that, my number one piece of advice, is to speak to a local expert. If you're coming here to London or if you're interested in Guelph, please reach out. I would love to just break down the different neighborhoods for you. If it's another place, also reach out. I probably have a contact there. I'm very fortunate with the relationships I have with realtors all over North America. And if you want someone awesome, I'd love to connect you. So, all that to say, if you're just kind of scooping things out on the internet or scoping things out on the internet, uh, ideal neighborhood, what do you like or dislike about where you are now? And try to find a mirror place somewhere else. So if you don't like that you're really close to a busy road, maybe don't buy a neighborhood right next to a highway. If you do like that there's a lot of walking trails, try to find that in your other neighborhood. Um, if you want to be able to walk around your neighborhood, or if you want to be able to walk to amenities, remember that when you're looking. Um, if you want something where people are a little bit more social or friendly versus kind of a bedroom community, and bedroom community means that people basically go to work and then they come home and they close their garage and you don't see them again until you see them leave for work in the morning. They're not talking to anybody. And I find that a lot of communities are like that. But then there's also the communities where people will have like a neighborhood barbecue, or they'll go out and play catch in the driveway. So it really depends on what you're looking for and what kind of a commute are you looking for. So right now, a lot of people are working from home. A lot of people are working from home, especially right now. But we don't really know if that's going to last forever. So I would say that you need a backup plan. So if you're going to be moving somewhere that's, let's say, a 2 hour drive from your work, London is 2 hours away from Toronto. The backup plan may be that you find a different career or you renegotiate things with your employer when it comes time to work. Some jobs cannot be done remotely. I understand that. And if that's the case, then you might not want to be 2 hours away. But there's also a lot of other opportunities. And in this day and age, people change jobs more frequently. And it might just be that your season with that one employer has ended and it might be time for a new one. But these are all things that you factor in with your work life balance. And we're all adapting as one, trying to figure it out all together. That said, I hope everyone stays safe and healthy. And if you are dealing with any illness or any struggles right now, my heart is with you. And I am here to chat if you want to talk about real estate, if you want to talk about fun things, if you want to share our favorite books, whatever you'd like. I'm always happy to hear from my clients and my colleagues and my business network. And I hope you have a great day.